Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, we'll be discussing some of the basic concepts of Docker, and I'll be showing you some basic commands to be used on Docker. So before starting with this lab, I will explain what is Docker in simple words. Now, what is the use of Docker? Docker is a tool that it makes it easier to create, deploy, and run applications by using containers. Containers allow a developer to package up an application with all of the parts it needs, such as libraries and other dependencies, and deploy it as one package. So let's move ahead by setting up a node. So as you can see, I've already set my Ubuntu instance and I've also connected that to my putty. So let's get started with our Docker hands-on lab session. So now let's log in as Ubuntu. Now let's become a root user. And now you need to update and install Docker. Now let's install Docker in our instance. So now Docker services tool is installed. So now the Docker tool is installed. Let's check the version of our Docker. So our version is 19.03.6, which is the latest one. So now we need to start our Docker. So our Docker services started, and let's check if we have got our IP address of Docker. And here it is, 172.17.0.1. Now, if you want to check the info of our Docker tool or service, here it goes, docker space info. So here you can see that the operating system that we are running is Ubuntu with kernel version, and our OS type is Linux. And you can see the other details, what the Docker is stored. So now we need to go to a website. So welcome to the Docker Hub dashboard. So we here, in order to make an instance, let me type Ubuntu here. Over here, we have to take this command and paste it on our instance, because we're going to create a separate isolated OS on a container. So right now, Docker pull Ubuntu, and it's going to extract everything from Docker Hub, and it's created. So now inside Docker, we need to check the images that we have. So here you can see there's Ubuntu with the latest image ID. So now you need to see the number of containers present on your Docker. Type As you can see, there's no container ID created because we have not created any containers as of now. So if you want to see all the containers running, then the command goes as docker space ps -a. Here also we have not created, just to be sure. So now we're going to create our first container. So here, if you can see clearly, uh, this is docker run space hyphen itd. So it, the meaning of it over here is getting into the container, and d specifies that running the container in the background. Hyphen name, so we give the name as container1 space the image, the ubuntu image. So here you see we have docker run space hyphen itd. So it specifies getting into the container, and after, and d specifies running it in the background. So giving the name of the container as container1 and the image is ubuntu. Let's get forward by displaying our containers. As you can see, our container is created with our image ubuntu, and it's there in slash bin slash bash with the name container1. So here you can see the container ID is created with our image ubuntu and the name is container1. As you can see, our directory is present under our container1. So now if you want to rename our container, you cannot rename as it is. So you need to first exit your container1 and then rename and then start. Now I'll show you how to remove a container. So let's type. As you can see, this is a running container. So first you need to close it. Stop the container before attempting removal or force removal. After closing your container, you can now delete your container using this command. Now there is another command where you can forcefully remove a container. That's docker rm space hyphen f space for forcefully removing. So f is for forceful. As you can see, my my container is removed and deleted. So we don't have any containers present. So now let's create a container. Now you need to convert this container into an image. As you can see, right now we have converted our container into an image. So now if you see in Docker images, we have two images. That's one is Ubuntu and second one is custom Ubuntu image. So now I want to create a container out of using my custom Ubuntu image. So let's create. As you can see, we are going to create and run a Docker with name custom container using an image of custom Ubuntu image. As you can see now, we can see two images. One is image of Ubuntu and then it's custom Ubuntu image. So there were two IDs that were created with a container, custom container and container Z. So these are my two containers. So hope you like the basics of Docker hands-on. Thank you.